अब ये कैसा होगा अम्बेडकर 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 अम्बेडकर, इतना नाम अगर भगवान का लेते हैं तो 7 जन्मों तक स्वर्ग मिल जाता है। BC रॉय ने पत्र लिखा कि अम्बेडकर और राजा जी जैसे 2 महानुभाव मंत्रिमंडल छोड़ेंगे तो क्या होगा। तो नेहरू जी ने उनको जवाब में लिखा है, राजा जी के जाने से तो थोड़ा बहुत नुकसान होगा, अम्बेडकर के जाने से मंत्रिमंडल कमजोर नहीं, क्योंकि अब अम्बेडकर जी को मानने वाले पर्याप्त संख्या में आ गए हैं, इसलिए आप अम्बेडकर अम्बेडकर कर रहे हो।
ये बात कहकर बाबा साहब का अपमान किया, संविधान का अपमान किया। ऑल द पार्टीज डिमांड हिज रेसिग्नेशन एंड ही शुड अपोलोजाइज टू द कंट्री। और इस ढंग से अगर वो बात करते रहेंगे, सारे हिंदुस्तान में आग लगेगी। हर जगह बाबा साहब के बारे में नारे लगाएंगे, उनके लिए जान देने के लिए भी लोग तैयार हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a lot of ruckus earlier in the parliament today. Now, this has been about the issue of Ambedkar and who really is supporting what Baba Sahib Ambedkar has said, what he's done, and who's guilty of sidelining his legacy, who did not ensure that he got a Bharat Ratna. But is that the real story? Or the distraction is really from the fact that Rahul Gandhi today is very, very isolated. He's in a lot of trouble. The reason why, when they use the entire narrative of the Samvidhan khatre mein hai, Arakshan khatm ho jayega, there were no takers. They've lost elections in Maharashtra, in Haryana. Then you've seen the allies going away. But today all those allies have come together to ensure that they put out a spirited attack against the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who's actually charged the Congress party of putting out a distorted video about what he said in the parliament about Ambedkar. So the question we are asking, that who's guilty of sidelining Ambedkar's legacy?
कल से कांग्रेस पार्टी ने फिर एक बार अपनी पुरानी पद्धति को आजमाते हुए बातों को तोड़ मरोड़ कर और सत्य को असत्य के कपड़े पहनाकर समाज में भ्रांति फैलाने का एक कुत्सित प्रयास किया है।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a lot of showdown today on the issue of Ambedkar. But the question we are asking is that who really has sidelined Ambedkar? Is Rahul Gandhi aware of the history? Is Rahul Gandhi aware of what has happened vis-a-vis Jawaharlal Nehru and Ambedkar? Has he studied that topic enough? Or for him, it's just like, that empty Samvidhan prop, Kapil, that he has been used to using it like a prop, much like that. So pictures of Ambedkar ji also that we've seen the Congress using today. We've seen a very fierce counter earlier that has come in from the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. And the charge that Pradeep and his party is leveling today is that this was a distorted video. But we've seen leaders of the SP, Vivek ji is representing that party, and the Aam Aadmi Party is Reena, who's also joining us on the show tonight. Both of them have also been out on the streets protesting because they believe, Ishkaran, that this is their next bet to ensure that somewhere Narendra Modi is hit. There was a lot of rush for this fake narrative, Kapil, in the run-up to the Lok Sabha election. आप लोगों ने बोला कि देखिए संविधान हटा दिया जाएगा, संविधान खत्म ही हो जाएगा, आरक्षण खत्म हो जाएगा. But ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ, so you need a new narrative. But Kapil, are you aware of the history? Are you aware? Can you tell me that what happened between Jawaharlal Nehru and Ambedkar ji? Why did he move out of Nehru's cabinet? Is that a question that Rahul Gandhi can answer?
So, Diti, let me just, take you down to the history and let me tell your viewers when Dr. Ambedkar Sahab was, nominated as the chairman of the drafting committee, that happened under whose prime ministership? That happened during Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru's prime ministership. And let me also tell your viewers that Jawaharlal Nehru ji was also the member of the Constituent Assembly, and he was not made. He didn't made himself as a chairman of the drafting committee. It was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar who was made as the chairman of the drafting committee by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. That's point number one. Now, in terms of point number two, you said that constitution is being used to mislead people, or it is being used as a prop to do politics and everything. But let me just tell your viewers one thing, and BJP spokesperson Mr. Bhandari is also here. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, on record, he has opposed what has been said in Manusmriti insofar as caste discrimination is concerned. We recently saw Rahul Gandhi's speech, wherein again he said in the parliament that that BJP wants to propagate Manusmriti, and B.R. Ambedkar Sahab was against the caste discrimination
And
which
Rahul
was there
Gandhi
in
wants to divide people
Just a
on the
minute,
basis
hold
of
on,
caste,
Deepti, hold on.
Kapil.
Yes, so why are you getting anxious, Deepti? Hold on.
No, it's not anxious. We
You are
need to
sounding
deal with the
anxious.
elephant in the room. No, you're telling us
Yes,
half
no.
of the story.
No.
I want you to
No.
unravel the other part of the story also.
No.
Tell me
No.
what happened to the Bharat Ratna. When did the
How do you-
Congress decide to
so
give a
how do you
Bharat
know-
Ratna to
No,
Ambedkar ji? No, you can tell me that.
So no, all I am saying is, who is opposed to the idea propounded by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? My question is this: who is against Manusmriti and who is in favor of Manusmriti? Let Pradeep answer this question, because Pradeep represents the BJP,
Yes.
and this was the issue that was raised in the parliament also. So it is
Yes.
an opportunity now in front of Pradeep
Good
ji.
point.
He
Yes.
should make-
Like you
he
have
should
lost an
make-
opportunity.
So
I
he-
asked you a direct question. Can you
No.
tell me why did the Congress take 40 years to ensure that there is a Bharat
He
Ratna
was
that
made
goes
as
into
a chairman
Baba
of the
Saheb
drafting
Ambedkar?
committee. He was made a chairman of the drafting committee. Who
So that is
drafted
enough.
the
That is
constitution.
enough.
So is
Uske
it-
baad,
so
Kapil, can you
why-
tell me
so
what
Ambedkar
happened?
साहब के
Why
लिए-
was he forced to
अच्छा, आप
exit
मुझे एक बात
Nehru's
बताइए।
cabinet? Can you
अच्छा,
tell me?
आप मुझे एक
What
बात
did he
बताइए।
say about Savarkar? Can you tell me?
अच्छा, मुझे एक बात बताइए। मुझे एक बात बताइए। अंबेडकर साहब को किस कारणवश याद किया जाता है? किस कारणवश हम उनकी बात करते हैं? आप मुझे बताइए।
चलिए, अब
कि
आपने
वो
आज क्यों
उन्होंने
याद
एक
किया, ये तो
भूमिका
राहुल
निभाई
गांधी बताएंगे ना,
Constitution को
ये मैं
draft
कैसे
करने में।
बताऊंगी? आप लोगों ने आज
तो आप-
सडनली अंबेडकर जी को
नहीं,
क्यों याद
नहीं,
किया
आप
है?
नहीं बता पा
And
रही।
when he was
तो
in the
अब
cabinet,
मैं-
why was
तो
he
I-
why was he pushed
again,
out? Why
I
did
can-
you
I
not
can
give him a
only-
Bharat Ratna?
so-
Questions
so-
people will ask
so-
you.
so-
Ishkaran, you want to quickly respond before I get both the SP and the AAP into the conversation?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
See, a very simple point is there. Man may lie, but documents do not lie. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji did a brilliant job of heading the drafting committee of the Constitution. After that, you would expect that he would be acknowledged, he would be given the awards and the honors which should be given, including a berth in the cabinet. But how he went out of it, we all know that. When he wanted to become an MP, how Congress, using all its muscle power as the ruling party and all its assets as the ruling party, made sure that he did not reach the parliament. But what I said is documented. He was a contemporary of the first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, who got a Bharat Ratna. His daughter got a Bharat Ratna, and Dr. Ambedkar got it approximately around the time when his grandson got a Bharat Ratna. That is how the documents show is the respect they gave to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The same thing happened with Sardar Patel, because it became a fundamental aspect that to glorify certain people and to ignore the amazing achievements and contribution of all other political leaders of that time. Otherwise, for one simple reason, do you think Bharat, and ask anybody, do you think Dr. B.R. Ambedkar did not deserve Bharat Ratna in the first 5-7 years of our independence? Or do you think a non-Congress government had to come and give him a Bharat Ratna? What was the reason?
Okay,
Or
that-
to install his portrait in the
Yes,
parliament?
Ishkaran,
We
that's
go
a
to court.
fantastic
The first
question.
Chief
A lot of our
Justice
viewers have
portrait
been
has to
asking
be
this.
there, right?
Vivek ji, you want to respond quickly?
You know what? Today we should also see that it is very incredible, Deepti ji, that two youths were shot dead who were protesting against, the Home Minister Amit Shah regarding what he spoke in the Lok Sabha. One was shot dead in Assam, the other youth was shot dead in Uttar Pradesh itself. And surprisingly, so incredible that the media has no time to talk about the youths who have been shot dead. That is the first thing. This is the Constitution, and this is what is happening in the media. I hope you will be kind enough to give me a few minutes. You know, टॉकिंग अबाउट अंबेडकर अंबेडकर अंबेडकर, अरे इतना नाम क्यों लेते हैं भाई? दैट इज व्हाट मिस्टर
कौन, राहुल गांधी क्यों लेते हैं या कौन लेते हैं?
वेट, इतना नाम लिया जाता तो भगवान का नाम ले लेते तो 7 जन्म के पाप धुल जाते और स्वर्ग पहुंच जाते। मतलब भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग तो यही कहते हैं, जैसा आपने कहा 400 पार करने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं ने कहा था, हमने तो कहा नहीं था, उन्होंने शुरू किया था। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग तो ट्वीट करते हैं, फोटो करते हैं कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी जो है वो प्रभु श्री राम से बड़े हैं। तो किस भगवान की पूजा की बात करते हैं अमित शाह वहां खड़ा होकर? किस भगवान की पूजा करना चाहते हैं भाई वो? और दूसरा नारा क्या था इनका? जो राम को लाए हम उनको लाएंगे। अरे आपकी हैसियत है आप राम को लेकर आएंगे, जो साक्षात विष्णु भगवान के अवतार हैं त्रेता युग में, जिन्होंने जन्म लिया, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम, आपकी हैसियत है कि आप उनको लेकर आएंगे? दिस इज व्हाट द भारतीय जनता पार्टी इज एक्चुअली डूइंग। दे डोंट वांट टू फॉलो द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। टुडे अमित शाह जी had just after 24 hours what he spoke, he had press conference. Did anyone from the media ask him, are you going to resign? Or are you guilty of what you have said inside the Lok Sabha?
Okay.
Not even one.
I will let Pradeep respond to that, but tell me very briefly, Vivek ji, 10 सेकंड में मुझे बताइए जो वीडियो डाला गया, because Amit Shah ji has said कि this is a distorted video. You have not put out the entire video. Kapil and you and the Aam Aadmi Party, are you all guilty of putting out a fake narrative because you are so desperate right now?
No, we are not desperate. We want that the thing should come in the public domain. Do you agree what Amit Shah said in the Lok Sabha is fine, perfect with you? Do you agree with that?
Okay,
I'm asking you, Deepti.
I will let Pradeep respond to that. Pradeep, the opposition does not buy whatever you're saying. They are saying you're anti-Samvidhan, anti-Arakshan, anti-Ambedkar.
Well,
Reena, I'm just coming to you. Pradeep.
well, Deepti, I have 4 opposition spokespersons, so allow me an interjection. Yes, thank you. Deepti, firstly, fake news number 1, no youth has been shot dead as has been claimed by Samajwadi Party for protest. That is point number 1. Point number 2, Samajwadi Party should be the last party to speak about Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. This is Azam Khan, who said on record that Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar for Samajwadi Party was like a bhoo mafia. So that is the official stand of close aide of Mulayam Singh Yadav ji and Akhilesh Yadav ji. So they call Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar as bhoo mafia. Now let me come to data point and facts. Fact number 1, Jawaharlal Nehru ji hated Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Kapil Madan is absolutely wrong. If you go on the records and check, Baba Saheb Ambedkar was not preferred as the chairman of the drafting committee by Jawaharlal Nehru. He preferred a Britisher named Ivor Jennings. It was after the insistence of others that Baba Saheb Ambedkar was made the chairman of the drafting committee. Point number 1. Point number 2, the Congress party conspired against Baba Saheb Ambedkar to defeat Baba Saheb Ambedkar by invalidating 78,000 votes. If that was not enough, Mr. Nehru, Congress party ensured that an individual who defeated Baba Saheb Ambedkar, that is Narayan Kajolkar, he was given a Padma Award in the 1970s. So they celebrated the conspiracy against Baba Saheb Ambedkar by giving Padma Award to an individual who defeated it by the Congress party. Point number 3. This is the official record of the text of the speech of the parliament where Baba Saheb Ambedkar resigned. Imagine the situation and the hate that Jawaharlal Nehru had for Baba Saheb Ambedkar, that he did not even allow Baba Saheb Ambedkar to give his closing speech of why he was resigning. These are the official records, and if I want to quote, here is what I quote Baba Saheb Ambedkar. It was first arranged between you, me and the Prime Minister that I should be allowed to make a statement on the 6th. Why am I not allowed to make the statement? The Deputy Speaker says, I am only suggesting that you make it after 6 o'clock. Ambedkar insists, why not now?
You've leveled that big charge. I have limited time. I want to get Reena to quickly respond. Reena, the Congress has not been able to explain this. Is the Aam Aadmi Party okay with this, or you believe that the Congress has a lot of things to answer from the past?
I am not a spokesperson for Congress, Deepti. I am a spokesperson for Aam Aadmi Party. भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो है दलित विरोधी है, संविधान विरोधी है. उनके मन की बात आज अमित शाह जी के मुंह से पार्लियामेंट में निकल गई. ये कोई नई बात नहीं है. इनके जितने भी पहले विचारक रहे हैं, चाहे सावरकर रहे हो, गोवलकर रहे हो, सुदर्शन रहे हो, सबने हमेशा संविधान के खिलाफ बोला है. लेकिन मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी को और उनके सारे प्रवक्ताओं को आज बताना चाहती हूं कि बाबा साहब का ये अपमान हिंदुस्तान नहीं सहेगा. और दिल्ली के आने वाले विधानसभा चुनाव में सारे दलित लोग जो हैं वो इस बात का इनको करारा जवाब देंगे कि किस तरह की भाषा इन्होंने आज बाबा साहब के लिए यूज करी है. बाबा साहब हमारे लिए फैशन नहीं है, हमारे लिए पैशन है, मोटिवेशन है, इंस्पिरेशन है। और ये तो हमेशा से दलित विरोधी रहे हैं। लोकसभा चुनाव से पहले ये लोग जोर जोर से चिल्ला के बोलते थे 400 पार्ट चाहिए जिससे कि हम संविधान बदल दें। ये संविधान बदलना चाहते हैं, ये दलितों का, पिछड़ों का आरक्षण खत्म करना चाहते हैं। जितने भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के रूल स्टेट से में आप उसमें देखिए कि किस तरह दलितों के ऊपर अत्याचार है। चाहे मध्य प्रदेश का केस रहा हो जहां पे इनके एक नेता ने एक आदिवासी बच्चे के ऊपर यूरिनेट किया था, कहते हुए शर्म आती है कि किस तरह से उत्तर
Okay, so Reena has made that pointed attack, Pradeep, against you. I have just another 5 seconds for you to respond to this.
जी,
ये चिपक गया अब आप लोगों के ऊपर। 400 पार का नारा आपके नेताओं ने दिया था और उसके बाद ही नेताओं ने कहा था कि आरक्षण खत्म कर देंगे ना।
आम आदमी पार्टी दलित विरोधी, संविधान विरोधी, देश विरोधी, भ्रष्टाचार के पक्ष में है। अरविंद केजरीवाल ने वादा करा था कि पंजाब के अंदर दलित को मुख्यमंत्री और डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाएंगे, अभी तक नहीं बनाया इन्होंने दलितों के फंड के साथ स्कैम करा है। तो ये क्या बात करेंगे? तो चुनाव में अवसरवादिता ढूंढने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं और दलितों ने हरियाणा में आम आदमी पार्टी को जवाब दिया था, दिल्ली के अंदर भी जवाब देंगे, लोकसभा के अंदर भी।
Okay, Pradeep, apologies, I've completely run out of time. I'm thanking Reena and all gentlemen for joining us. We'll continue to see what happens in the parliament and elsewhere. Thank you for watching. Good night.